Have you ever wondered what it feels like to witness the extraordinary wonders of the United States, to stand in places where nature, history, and human achievement collide in breathtaking beauty? From the towering cliffs of Big Sur to the fiery geysers of Yellowstone, from the endless canyons of Monument Valley to the vibrant streets of New York City, America is a land of awe, adventure, and inspiration. Join us on an unforgettable journey as we explore the most amazing places in the USA, captured in stunning 4K detail. Every scene tells a story, every vista leaves you in awe, and every moment reminds you that the world is far more magnificent than we often realize. Stay with us, because what you're about to see will change the way you look at America forever. Imagine standing on the edge of a vast canyon, the sunlight slicing through the morning mist, casting shadows that dance across jagged cliffs carved over millions of years. A gentle breeze carries the scent of desert sage, and as you look down, the Colorado River glimmers far below, winding its way through the heart of this colossal landscape. You are at the Grand Canyon, a masterpiece of nature so immense, so awe-inspiring, that it almost defies belief. Stretching over 277 miles across northern Arizona and plunging more than a mile deep, the Grand Canyon is not just a geological formation. It is a chronicle of time written in stone, each layer telling a story of Earth's history that spans eons. From the moment you set foot on the South Rim, you are confronted with panoramic views that feel infinite. Sunlight kisses the walls of the canyon, turning reds into fiery oranges and golds that seem almost surreal. Every viewpoint offers a new perspective, a fresh revelation of the intricate rock formations shaped by relentless wind, water, and time. Hike the Bright Angel Trail and feel the gradual descent into this ancient chasm. Along the way, the sound of your footsteps mingles with the distant rush of the Colorado River and the calls of the native California condors soaring overhead, their wings spanning up to 9 feet in majestic flight. But the Grand Canyon is more than its staggering natural beauty. Hidden within its cliffs and alcoves are traces of ancient civilizations, the ancestral Puebloans, who inhabited this region centuries ago, left behind remnants of dwellings, pottery, and rock art. Walking along these historic trails, you sense the presence of generations who revered this land, understanding intuitively the grandeur and spiritual significance of the canyon. These echoes of the past are a reminder that humans have long been captivated by the same vistas that leave us breathless today. As the day progresses, the canyon transforms. Morning mist gives way to sharp midday shadows, and by afternoon, the walls glow like molten stone in the golden light. Sunset is the crowning glory, a spectacle that seems choreographed by nature itself. The horizon blazes with hues of crimson, purple, and gold, reflecting in the tranquil pools scattered along the canyon floor. Photographers, hikers, and adventurers pause in quiet reverence, aware that no image or description can truly capture the magnitude of what lies before them. For those seeking adventure, the Grand Canyon offers experiences that go beyond sightseeing. Whitewater rafting down the Colorado River is a thrilling plunge into the canyon's raw power, where roaring rapids crash against rocks shaped over millions of years. Helicopter tours provide an exhilarating aerial view, revealing patterns and formations invisible from the rim, emphasizing the sheer scale of this natural wonder. Camping under a sky bursting with stars, with the canyon's vast silhouette framing the horizon, is an experience that redefines perspective and humility. The Grand Canyon also embodies a lesson in patience, resilience, and time. Each layer of rock tells a story of transformation, of forces so powerful they can sculpt entire landscapes. Standing on its edge, one cannot help but reflect on the impermanence of human life, in contrast to the geological epochs written in stone. Yet, in its immense beauty, there is hope, inspiration, and a deep, grounding connection to the world. Visiting the Grand Canyon is more than a trip. It is a journey into the heart of nature itself, a place where your senses are overwhelmed, your mind humbled, and your spirit renewed. Every view, every trail, every moment spent here leaves an indelible mark, reminding us that there are places on Earth that are truly beyond human imagination. And as the sun dips below the canyon rim, painting the sky in a final blaze of color, you realize that the Grand Canyon is not merely a destination, it is an experience that stays with you forever. Imagine stepping into a city where hills rise and fall like waves frozen in time, where fog drifts mysteriously across golden bridges, and every street tells a story of culture, innovation, and adventure. Welcome to San Francisco, a city that captivates the senses, ignites curiosity, and refuses to be ignored. From the moment you glimpse the Golden Gate Bridge, shrouded in mist and glowing in the morning sun, you know that you are in a place like no other. Its towers soar above the water, standing as an emblem of human ingenuity, a gateway between land, sea, and imagination. Walking through the streets of San Francisco is like moving through a living, breathing tapestry. Fisherman's Wharf bursts with life. The scent of fresh sourdough bread mingles with the aroma of sizzling seafood, while sea lions lounge lazily on floating docks, barking in unison like an untamed orchestra. The wharf is alive with music, laughter, and the chatter of visitors from around the globe, each drawn here by the promise of discovery. Yeah, just a few blocks away, serenity takes hold in the lush gardens of the Presidio, where towering pines, historic fortifications, and panoramic views of the bay create a tranquil escape from the city's energetic pulse. San Francisco's neighborhoods each tell a story of history and diversity. In Chinatown, the oldest in North America, red lanterns sway above narrow streets, brimming with markets, herbal shops, and tantalizing street food. Walking here feels like stepping into another world, a place where centuries-old traditions blend seamlessly with modern urban life. Meanwhile, the vibrant streets of Haight-Ashbury echo with the spirit of counterculture, adorned with colorful murals and vintage shops that recall the city's iconic 1960 seconds hippie movement. Every corner of San Francisco invites exploration, and every turn offers a new glimpse of the city's character. For the adventurer, the city's famed cable cars are more than transportation. They are moving history, climbing steep streets while offering spectacular views of the bay and skyline. Riding up to Nob Hill, you can see the city unfold below, like a patchwork quilt of rooftops, parks, and sparkling waters. From the Embarcadero, the sun reflects off the gentle waves of the bay, casting a shimmering light on the piers and boats drifting lazily along the waterfront. Sunset here is magical, painting the sky in hues of pink, orange, and lavender, with the bridge's silhouette cutting a dramatic figure against the horizon. San Francisco is also a city of innovation and culture. Museums like the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art and the Exploratorium invite curiosity, while theaters, galleries, and music venues pulse with creative energy. Its streets hum with the rhythm of diverse communities, from the historic Latino murals of the Mission District to the trendy cafes of the Marina. Every visit feels like a journey through time, culture, and imagination simultaneously. Beyond its beauty, San Francisco holds a sense of resilience and reinvention. Earthquakes and fires have reshaped the city, yet it always rises again, evolving, growing, and remaining captivating. Standing at Twin Peaks, with the entire city sprawling below, you realize that San Francisco is not just a city you visit, it's a city you feel, experience, and remember. Its charm lingers long after you leave, whispering stories of the past, celebrating the present, and inspiring dreams of the future. From its iconic landmarks to hidden alleyways, from bustling markets to quiet gardens, San Francisco is a city of contrasts, where nature and human creativity meet in a delicate, mesmerizing balance. Every moment here feels cinematic, every view unforgettable, and every experience leaves you with a deep sense of wonder. As night falls and the city lights twinkle like stars mirrored on Earth, San Francisco proves why it is not just a destination, but a story, a feeling, and a place that stays with you forever. Imagine a city that never sleeps, where skyscrapers reach for the clouds, neon lights pulse like a heartbeat, and every street corner hums with stories waiting to be discovered. Welcome to New York City, the beating heart of America, a place where ambition, culture, and dreams collide in a constant symphony of life. From the first glance at the Empire State Building, piercing the sky in bold defiance of gravity, you realize that New York is more than a city. It's an experience, an energy, a force that overwhelms and inspires all at once. Step onto the bustling streets of Times Square, and the city's vibrancy is almost tangible. Giant LED screens flash images that compete for your attention, street performers captivate passersby with music and dance, and the crowd moves like a living river, each person on their own journey yet part of something greater. The sounds, the colors, and the energy are intoxicating, creating a sense of exhilaration unique to this city. But just a few blocks away, the tranquility of Central Park offers a stark contrast, a green oasis in the concrete jungle where joggers, cyclists, and families enjoy a moment of calm amidst the chaos. New York City is a place of astonishing contrasts. In Lower Manhattan, the One World Trade Center rises as a symbol of resilience and hope, standing tall against the backdrop of history. Nearby, the Statue of Liberty greets visitors from across the globe, her torch shining as a beacon of freedom and opportunity. Walking across the historic Brooklyn Bridge, you feel the city's heartbeat beneath your feet, with panoramic views of the skyline reflecting in the waters of the East River. Each neighborhood, from the artistic streets of Brooklyn to the multicultural vibrancy of Queens, offers a distinct flavor, a story, and a rhythm all its own. The cultural richness of New York is unmatched. Museums, such as the Metropolitan Museum of Art and the Museum of Modern Art, house masterpieces that span centuries and continents, allowing visitors to journey through human creativity without ever leaving the city. Broadway theaters light up the streets, with performances that captivate audiences night after night, while jazz clubs, galleries, and street art reveal the soul of a city constantly reinventing itself. Every corner feels alive, every street tells a story, and every experience leaves an impression that lingers long after you've left. Yet, New York is not just about sights and sounds, it's about stories. It is a city built on dreams and ambition, where millions of people have arrived seeking opportunity, hope, or simply a chance to be part of something larger than themselves. From the immigrant history of Ellis Island to the skyscrapers of Manhattan, the city has shaped generations and inspired countless tales of triumph, struggle, and resilience. You feel this history everywhere, in the cobblestones of the financial district, in the cafes of Greenwich Village, and in the echoes of footsteps along the subway tunnels that connect the boroughs like arteries of life. As the sun sets, the skyline transforms into a dazzling spectacle. Lights flicker across the city like stars scattered across the earth, reflecting on the rivers that frame Manhattan and illuminating the iconic structures that define the city's silhouette. The energy shifts, but does not fade. It becomes intimate, yet electric, a reminder that New York is alive at every hour, in every season, and for every dreamer who walks its streets. Experiencing New York City is more than sightseeing. It is immersion in a world where history, culture, ambition, and creativity converge. Each visit reveals new layers, from hidden cafes tucked into narrow alleys to rooftop views that stretch for miles, reminding us why this city has captured the imagination of the world for centuries. New York is not merely a destination. It is a living story, ever-changing, endlessly inspiring, and unforgettable. Standing on the edge of its skyline or wandering its crowded streets, you realize that this is a city of possibilities, a place where anything feels achievable, and where the magic of human spirit is on full display. Imagine a land where the earth seems alive, where the ground beneath your feet steams and bubbles, and where geysers erupt in perfect rhythm, as if performing a symphony for those who dare to witness. Welcome to Yellowstone National Park, America's first national park, and one of the most extraordinary natural wonders on the planet. Spanning over 3,400 square miles across Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, Yellowstone is a realm where the raw power of nature is on full display, a place where every sight, sound, and scent immerses you in the majesty of the untamed wilderness. The moment you step into Yellowstone, you feel its pulse. The air carries the mineral-rich scent of hot springs, and the ground occasionally shudders with the subtle power of the Earth's geothermal energy. Here, the world behaves in ways that defy expectation. Old Faithful, the park's iconic geyser, erupts like clockwork, sending a column of steam and water hundreds of feet into the sky. It is a spectacle that captures the imagination, a reminder of the forces that shape our planet on a scale far beyond human comprehension. But Yellowstone is more than its geothermal wonders. Its landscapes are a mosaic of contrasts, from vibrant mineral terraces to serene lakes, from dense forests to vast meadows that stretch as far as the eye can see. Yellowstone Lake, the largest high-elevation lake in North America, reflects the sky with breathtaking clarity, offering a sense of peace and solitude amid the grandeur. Trails wind through valleys and hills, leading to hidden waterfalls, panoramic viewpoints, and quiet spots where wildlife roams freely, undisturbed by human presence. Speaking of wildlife, Yellowstone is a sanctuary where nature reigns supreme. Bison herds roam the plains, moving with a quiet majesty that evokes ancient times. Elk, wolves, grizzly bears, and bald eagles inhabit this park, creating a living ecosystem where survival, beauty, and wonder coexist. Observing a family of bison crossing a misty meadow at dawn, or catching a glimpse of a wolf pack silhouetted against a mountain ridge, is an experience that words can barely capture. It is the raw, unfiltered pulse of life on Earth. The park's history is equally fascinating. For centuries, Native American tribes revered this land, understanding its sacred energy and unique ecosystems. Explorers in the 19th century marveled at its geysers, hot springs, and wildlife, documenting what they saw and sharing stories of a land so extraordinary it seemed otherworldly. Today, visitors continue this legacy of awe, coming from around the globe to witness Yellowstone's wonders firsthand. Hiking through Yellowstone is a journey of discovery. Trails like Uncle Tom's Trail offer vertiginous descents to see waterfalls from exhilarating angles, while paths along the Grand Prismatic Spring reveal one of the most colorful landscapes on Earth, with vibrant bands of orange, blue, and green created by microbial mats in the hot water. Every turn, every viewpoint feels like stepping into a living painting, a scene crafted over millennia that continues to evolve before your eyes. Yellowstone also teaches us about the delicate balance of nature. The interplay between fire, water, and wildlife shapes this landscape continuously, reminding us of both the fragility and the resilience of life. As the sun sets over the park, the sky transforms into a canvas of pinks, purples, and golds, reflecting in the placid waters of lakes and rivers, while the silhouettes of distant mountains create a dramatic frame for this masterpiece of nature. Visiting Yellowstone is not merely a trip, it is an immersion into a world where the forces of the earth are visible, where life thrives in all its forms, and where every experience reconnects you with the majesty and mystery of our planet. It is a reminder that some places are so extraordinary that they leave an indelible mark on the soul. A place where you do not just observe nature, you become a part of it. Yellowstone is a living, breathing testament to the power, beauty, and wonder of the natural world. an experience that stays with you long after you leave its boundaries. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast desert, where towering rock formations rise like ancient sentinels, their red-orange hues glowing under the golden light of the setting sun. A hush falls over the landscape, broken only by the whisper of the wind sweeping across the sandstone cliffs. Welcome to Arches National Park, a surreal wonderland in eastern Utah, where nature has sculpted over 2,000 natural stone arches, spires, and fins, creating one of the most unique landscapes on Earth. From the moment you enter the park, it feels as though you have stepped onto another planet. The trails wind through a labyrinth of sandstone formations, each carved by millions of years of wind, water, and erosion. The iconic, delicate arch stands alone against a dramatic backdrop of mountains and sky, a symbol of the park's raw, untamed beauty. Hiking to reach it is both a challenge and a reward. The trail climbs over rugged terrain, rewarding every step with sweeping vistas that make the effort unforgettable. At sunrise, the arch glows with fiery brilliance, and photographers from around the world gather to capture this fleeting moment, knowing that no photo can truly do justice to its majesty. Beyond delicate arch, the park offers endless opportunities for exploration and wonder. The landscape arch, one of the longest natural arches in the world, stretches like a bridge of stone suspended in the desert air. Double arch and balanced rock showcase nature's extraordinary ability to create gravity-defying formations, leaving visitors in awe of the sheer ingenuity of time and geological forces. Every turn reveals a new sculpture carved by the earth itself, each more intricate and astonishing than the last. Arches National Park is not only a feast for the eyes, it is a place that touches the soul. As you walk among these towering structures, you feel the scale of time and the power of nature pressing in around you. The silence of the desert amplifies every sound. The crunch of sand beneath your boots, the distant call of a raven, the soft whistle of the wind threading through the rocks. In these moments, you realize the desert is alive, a living canvas shaped by millennia, constantly evolving yet eternal in its beauty. For adventurers, the park offers endless opportunities for discovery. Hiking, rock climbing, and photography are just the beginning. Some trails lead to hidden arches tucked away in narrow canyons, where light filters through like liquid gold, casting ethereal patterns on the sandstone walls. At night, the desert sky transforms into a celestial spectacle. With virtually no light pollution, the Milky Way stretches across the heavens, a glowing river of stars that mirrors the vastness of the landscape below. Stargazing here is humbling, reminding us of our small place in the universe, while inspiring awe at the grandeur of creation. The park's history adds another layer of fascination. Native American tribes have long considered this land sacred, leaving behind petroglyphs and cultural markers that speak to a deep connection with the earth. Early explorers and settlers documented their encounters with the arches and red rock formations, contributing to a legacy of admiration that continues to this day. Each visitor, whether seeking adventure, solitude, or inspiration, becomes part of that ongoing story, a witness to a landscape that transcends time. Arches National Park is a testament to nature's artistry. Every arch, spire, and rock formation tells a story of patience, resilience, and transformation. Whether you hike under the blazing sun, photograph the surreal shapes in the soft glow of dawn, or simply sit in quiet contemplation beneath the vast desert sky, the park leaves an unforgettable impression. It is a place that challenges your perception of possibility, a landscape so extraordinary that it redefines your understanding of beauty. Visiting Arches is not just an adventure, it is a journey into the heart of nature's imagination. Here, you witness the Earth's power to sculpt, inspire, and amaze, and you leave with a profound sense of wonder that lingers long after the desert sands have shifted beneath your feet. In Arches National Park, The extraordinary becomes tangible, and the ordinary is transformed into something magical, leaving every visitor with memories that will last a lifetime. Imagine standing on the edge of a volcanic wonder, where jagged cliffs plunge into deep blue waters, and every wave crashing against the rocks tells a story of fire, ice, and time. Welcome to Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, located on the Big Island of Hawaii, a land where creation and destruction dance in a continuous cycle, shaping a landscape unlike anywhere else on Earth. Here, the Earth is alive in ways you can see, hear, and feel. A reminder of the raw power that lies beneath our planet's surface. The park is home to Mauna Loa, the largest volcano on Earth, and Kilauea, one of the most active. These giants dominate the island, their slopes carved by ancient lava flows and dotted with craters, vents, and ash fields. Walking across hardened lava fields, you feel the planet's heartbeat beneath your feet, a reminder that the ground we take for granted is ever-changing. Trails like the Kilauea Iki Trail lead through steam-filled craters, past lava tubes and jagged formations, offering an indecisive, otherworldly experience that immerses you in the process of creation itself. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park is not just about fire and rock, it is a place of astonishing contrasts. Lush rainforests thrive beside barren lava deserts, waterfalls cascade into hidden pools, and rare native plants cling to life amid volcanic soils. Birds, such as the apapane and iiwi, flit among the trees, their vibrant plumage mirroring the colors of the island's landscapes. The park is a sanctuary for both nature and the spirit, where every trail invites exploration and every viewpoint offers a glimpse of Earth in its most elemental form. Witnessing an active lava flow is a humbling experience. As molten rock slowly winds its way toward the sea, it emits a surreal glow at night, painting the landscape in fiery reds and oranges. The sound of cracking lava, the rising steam, and the scent of sulfur create a sensory symphony unlike anything else on the planet. From a safe distance, visitors can watch as the ocean hisses and erupts where lava meets water, forming new land in real time. A reminder that this is a place of constant transformation, where creation and destruction exist side by side. The park is also steeped in cultural and spiritual significance. For centuries, native Hawaiians have revered these volcanoes as the home of Pele, the goddess of fire and volcanoes. Stories, chants, and traditions honor the power of the land and the respect owed to it. Exploring the park, you sense the presence of these legends in the wind that sweeps across the craters, in the shimmer of heat rising from the ground, and in the reverent quiet of the forests and valleys. Adventure in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park is limitless. Hike through ancient lava tubes, explore the Thurston Lava Tube, where sunlight filters through the canopy, illuminating moss-covered walls, or traverse the rugged terrain of Mauna Loa, feeling the immensity of the world beneath your feet. For those seeking a unique perspective, sunrise or sunset at Hawaii Volcano Observatory offers breathtaking views of volcanic peaks bathed in soft golden light, a moment that feels both intimate and epic at the same time. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park teaches us about the unstoppable force of nature and the beauty that arises from it. Every volcanic eruption, every hardened lava field, every new layer of rock tells a story of transformation, resilience, and the continuous evolution of our planet. Standing on the edge of a crater, looking out over a landscape born of fire, you understand the delicate balance between destruction and creation, and the extraordinary power of Earth itself. Visiting this park is more than a journey. It is an awakening. It reconnects you with the natural world in ways few places can, reminding you that our planet is alive, dynamic, and endlessly fascinating. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park is not just a destination. It is a living classroom, an artist's masterpiece, and a testament to the untamed beauty of the Earth. Every moment here, whether bathed in sunlight or glowing in the molten reds of lava at night, leaves an imprint on your soul, a memory of a place where the forces of nature are both terrifying and breathtakingly beautiful. Imagine walking through a landscape that seems frozen in time, where massive rock spires rise from desert sands like ancient sentinels, their shadows stretching across the earth as the sun begins its descent. You are in Monument Valley, the iconic heart of the American Southwest, a place where nature's artistry and history merge to create a scene that has captivated travelers, photographers, and filmmakers for generations. This is a land where the sky meets the desert in perfect harmony, and every vista feels like stepping into a living canvas painted with the richest hues of red, orange, and gold. Monument Valley straddles the border of Arizona and Utah, and its vast, open plains are dotted with towering buttes, mesas, and rock formations that rise hundreds of feet into the sky. Each formation tells a story, carved over millions of years by wind, rain, and the slow patience of time. Names like the Mittens, Merrick Butte, and Totem Pole hint at their unique shapes, capturing the imagination as you journey through the valley. Sunrise and sunset are particularly magical here. The changing light transforms the rocks into a spectrum of colors, from deep crimson to soft rose, making every photograph, every memory, and every moment feel extraordinary. Walking or driving through Monument Valley is an immersive experience. Dusty trails wind past ancient formations, while the gentle desert breeze carries whispers of history. For centuries, the Navajo Nation has called this land home, and their culture, stories, and traditions are woven into every corner of the valley. Visitors can explore sacred sites, learn about the traditions of the Navajo people, and hear legends passed down through generations, enriching the experience with a sense of reverence and connection. Monument Valley is more than just a visual spectacle. It is a place of solitude and reflection. The vast, open skies and the seemingly endless horizon instill a sense of freedom that is almost spiritual. Standing at John Ford's Point, named after the legendary director who immortalized this landscape in countless Western films, you feel both the enormity of the land and the intimacy of being a small part of it. The silence is profound, interrupted only by the occasional call of a bird or the crunch of sand beneath your feet, allowing you to truly connect with the raw beauty around you. For photographers and adventurers alike, Monument Valley is a dream come true. The striking formations create endless opportunities for creative composition, while off-road tours guided by Navajo locals reveal hidden canyons, arches, and petroglyphs tucked away from the main tourist paths. As daylight fades, the desert transforms once again. Stars emerge in the crumb night sky with dazzling clarity, free from city lights, creating a cosmic canopy that mirrors the vastness of the landscape below. Stargazing here is humbling, reminding you of the eternal dance between earth and sky. Monument Valley is also a symbol of endurance and resilience. The rocks have withstood the relentless forces of nature for millennia, standing tall despite wind, rain, and scorching sun. Similarly, the Navajo people have preserved their culture and traditions, maintaining a deep connection to this sacred land. Visiting the valley is a lesson in patience, respect, and the timeless beauty of nature when left largely untouched. Experiencing Monument Valley is more than a visit. It is a journey into the essence of the American West. Each butte, mesa, and plateau evokes a sense of wonder, awe, and humility. The valley's dramatic landscapes, rich history, and spiritual resonance leave an indelible mark on every traveler. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the desert floor, you realize that Monument Valley is not just a destination to see. It is a place to feel, to reflect, and to carry with you long after you leave its red sands behind. In Monument Valley, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. The past merges with the present, and the natural world asserts its timeless dominance. It is a place that inspires creativity, fuels imagination, and evokes a deep sense of connection to the earth. Standing in the shadow of these colossal formations, you understand why this iconic landscape has captured the hearts of travelers, filmmakers, and dreamers alike, leaving an unforgettable impression that lasts a lifetime. Imagine standing beneath towering cliffs that rise like guardians of the earth, where the sun casts long shadows across a river that winds through a vast and seemingly endless canyon. The air is crisp, the silence profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind and the distant calls of birds soaring high above. Welcome to Zion National Park, located in southern Utah, a breathtaking sanctuary where nature's power, artistry, and serenity converge to create one of America's most awe-inspiring landscapes. Zion is a realm of contrasts. Its sandstone cliffs glow in shades of red, pink, and cream, carved over millions of years by the persistent flow of the Virgin River. Towering monoliths, sheer walls, and deep slot canyons reveal the raw beauty of erosion and the delicate balance of time and nature. Trails like the famous Angel's Landing offer both challenge and reward. A steep ascent with chains to assist climbers leads to a vantage point that overlooks the entire park, offering panoramic views that leave every visitor breathless. Standing at the summit, you feel the enormity of the canyon and the insignificance of human worries against such timeless grandeur. Zion is more than its cliffs and canyons. The park is alive with vibrant flora and fauna, each ecosystem thriving in harmony with the land. Desert plants cling to rocky ledges, wild flowers burst into color along the riverbanks, and wildlife including mule deer, bighorn sheep, and peregrine falcons navigate this rugged terrain with effortless grace. The park's trails invite exploration, winding paths through the Narrows, where hikers wade through the Virgin River flanked by towering canyon walls, immerse you completely in the majesty of the natural world. Every moment in Zion is a study in light, color, and shadow. Sunrise paints the canyon walls with fiery hues, while midday light illuminates hidden details in the rock formations. As the sun sets, the cliffs transform once again, glowing with deep reds and purples, reflecting in the gentle flow of the river below. Photographers, adventurers, and nature lovers alike pause to capture these fleeting moments, understanding that while photographs can preserve beauty, the true experience of standing in Zion is something that must be felt with all senses. Zion National Park is also steeped in history and cultural significance. Native American tribes, including the ancestral Puebloans and the southern Paiutes, inhabited this land for centuries, leaving behind artifacts, petroglyphs, and stories that speak to a deep spiritual connection with the canyon. The park preserves not only natural wonders, but also these echoes of human history, reminding visitors that this land has long been revered, protected, and celebrated. Adventure in Zion is limitless. Rock climbing, canyoneering, and hiking provide exhilarating ways to explore the park, while quieter experiences like birdwatching or meditative walks along riverbanks offer moments of introspection. Trails like Observation Point reward those willing to challenge themselves with unmatched vistas, while hidden alcoves and side canyons offer solitude and a sense of discovery that few other places on Earth can replicate. Zion is a place that inspires both awe and reflection. Its grandeur humbles, its beauty invigorates, and its serenity restores. Standing at the edge of a canyon, looking out over cliffs carved by time and water, you realize that this is a landscape shaped by patience, persistence, and power. It reminds us that the Earth is not static but alive, constantly changing and yet enduring. Visiting Zion National Park is not just a journey through rock and river, it is an immersion into the very essence of nature. Every trail, every view, and every quiet moment along the Virgin River creates an unforgettable experience. Here, you are reminded of the majesty of our planet, the beauty of the natural world, and the thrill of exploration. Zion is more than a destination. It is a sanctuary for the senses, a playground for adventurers, and a timeless masterpiece that leaves an indelible mark on all who enter its breathtaking embrace. Imagine a city where history meets modernity, where colonial charm coexists with towering skyscrapers, and every street seems to whisper stories of the past while pulsing with the energy of the present. Welcome to Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States, a city that stands as both the political heart and cultural soul of a nation. From the moment you glimpse the Capitol building rising majestically above the city, framed by the reflection pools and sprawling avenues, you realize that Washington, D.C. is more than just a city. It is a living symbol of democracy, ambition, and human achievement. Walking through the streets of D.C., history is everywhere. The National Mall stretches before you like a grand stage of American history, lined with iconic monuments and memorials that honor the leaders, warriors, and visionaries who shaped the nation. The Washington Monument, a towering obelisk, commands attention, while the solemn Lincoln Memorial invites reflection on the ideals of freedom and equality. Each step along the mall is a journey through the nation's past, a chance to witness the legacy of those who have left an indelible mark on history. The city's museums offer a treasure trove of knowledge, culture, and inspiration. The Smithsonian Institution, a collection of museums unlike any other, houses millions of artifacts, from ancient relics to cutting-edge scientific exhibits. The National Air and Space Museum captures the spirit of human innovation and exploration, while the National Museum of American History tells the story of a nation's struggles, triumphs, and evolution. Every museum visit is a chance to explore not only what has been achieved, but also what is possible, inspiring curiosity and wonder in every visitor. Beyond its monuments and museums, Washington, D.C. is a city of neighborhoods, each with its own personality. Georgetown enchants with cobblestone streets, historic homes, and boutique shops, while Adams Morgan buzzes with vibrant music, cuisine, and nightlife. Cherry blossoms bloom in the spring along the tidal basin, turning the city into a pink and white paradise, attracting photographers and visitors from around the globe. These seasonal spectacles highlight the city's ability to blend nature's beauty with its urban landscape, creating moments of serenity amid the bustling streets. The Potomac River flows gracefully along the city's edge, offering scenic views and recreational opportunities. Walking along its banks or crossing historic bridges, you gain a different perspective of the city, where iconic structures meet green spaces in perfect harmony. Evening brings a transformation. The monuments glow under carefully placed lighting, casting reflections in the water and creating an atmosphere of quiet majesty. It is a time when history and beauty converge, inviting contemplation and admiration. Washington, D.C. is also a hub of diplomacy, governance, and culture. The corridors of power in the Capitol and the White House, the international embassies, and the headquarters of countless organizations remind visitors of the city's global significance. Yet, amid its political stature, D.C. remains remarkably human. Its parks, markets, and neighborhoods resonate with the everyday life of those who live and work here. This balance of grandeur and approachability makes the city feel alive, dynamic, and endlessly engaging. Visiting Washington, D.C. is a journey through both history and possibility. It is a place where you witness the ideals of a nation, stand in awe of architectural brilliance, and feel the pulse of a city that has shaped the world. Every monument, every museum, every street corner tells a story of vision, resilience, and ambition. Walking through this city, you cannot help but reflect on the past, contemplate the present, and dream about the future. Washington, D.C. is not just a capital city. It is a symbol, an experience, and a source of inspiration. Its streets, monuments, and museums invite you to explore, learn, and marvel at the extraordinary achievements of humanity. Here, history is alive, ideas are tangible, and every moment feels significant. Standing before the Lincoln Memorial at dusk, or gazing up at the Capitol dome bathed in golden light, you understand why Washington, D.C. leaves a lasting impression on all who visit a city that celebrates human potential and reminds us that greatness is always within reach. Imagine standing on the edge of a towering cliff, the ocean stretching endlessly before you, waves crashing against jagged rocks far below, and the wind carrying the scent of salt and freedom. Welcome to Big Sur, California's legendary coastal wonder, a place where rugged cliffs, pristine beaches, and towering redwoods converge to create one of the most breathtaking landscapes in the United States. This is a region where nature's drama unfolds at every turn, where every curve in the road reveals a new vista more astonishing than the last, and where the spirit of adventure feels woven into the very air. Driving along the Pacific Coast Highway, the journey itself becomes part of the experience. The road hugs cliffs that plunge into the turquoise waters of the Pacific Ocean, offering panoramic views that seem almost unreal. On one side, sheer rock faces rise skyward, while on the other, the ocean stretches to the horizon, its surface glimmering in the sun. Waterfalls cascade down cliffs, redwood forests tower overhead, and hidden coves invite quiet reflection. Every mile traveled along Big Sur feels like a journey through a living postcard, each scene more dramatic, more inspiring than the last. At Bixby Creek Bridge, one of the most photographed spots along the coast, the perfect combination of engineering and natural beauty creates an unforgettable tableau. Below, the creek flows into the ocean, framed by cliffs and sweeping hillsides, while above, the bridge arches gracefully, connecting not just two points of land, but also human ingenuity with the splendor of nature. Standing here, camera in hand, or simply taking in the view, you feel a sense of wonder and humility, reminded of both the power and the beauty of the world. Big Sur is also home to Pfeiffer Beach, a hidden gem with purple sand, sea stacks, and natural rock formations that create a scene of otherworldly beauty. Walking along its shores, the waves crash rhythmically, while the wind whispers through the arches and cliffs, creating an almost spiritual experience. Nearby, the towering redwoods of Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park offer a different kind of awe, where ancient trees reach for the sky and sunlight filters through the dense canopy, casting patterns of light and shadow on the forest floor. Hiking here is a journey into a living cathedral of nature, where every step is a reminder of the passage of time and the resilience of life. Big Sur's magic is not just in its landscapes, but in its ability to touch the soul. Artists, writers, and travelers have long been drawn to this coastline, inspired by its raw beauty, solitude, and ever-changing moods. Sunrises and sunsets are especially spectacular, with the sky ablaze in fiery reds, oranges, and purples that reflect on the water and illuminate the cliffs. Whether you witness the first light of dawn spilling across the ocean or watch the sun sink below the horizon in a blaze of color, these moments feel timeless, etched into memory forever. The region is also a testament to the delicate balance between preservation and exploration. Big Sur remains largely unspoiled, protected by conservation efforts that maintain its wild beauty while allowing visitors to experience its wonders responsibly. Every trail, viewpoint, and beach serves as a reminder that nature is a gift, immense, fragile, and deserving of respect. Experiencing Big Sur is more than sightseeing. It is a journey of the senses and the spirit. The roar of the ocean, the scent of pine and salt air, the feeling of wind on your face, and the breathtaking vistas all combine to create an experience that is both exhilarating and meditative. It is a place where you can feel completely alive, where every moment invites reflection, inspiration, and a deep appreciation for the natural world. As your journey through the wonders of the United States comes to an end, Big Sur serves as the perfect finale, a reminder that our planet is filled with extraordinary beauty. From towering mountains to endless deserts, vibrant cities to serene forests, standing on a cliff, gazing out over the endless Pacific, you feel the connection between all the places you have visited: the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Monument Valley, New York City, and beyond. Each location tells a story of nature, culture, and human achievement, and together they form a tapestry of wonder that defines the United States. As you venture deeper into Big Sur, the coastline reveals hidden treasures that few travelers ever see. Narrow trails lead to secluded beaches, where turquoise waters lap against rocky shores and sea caves await discovery. One of the most enchanting spots is McWay Falls, an 80-foot waterfall that plunges directly onto the sandy beach or into the Pacific Ocean, depending on the tide. Standing here, watching the water cascade gracefully into the waves below, you feel a profound sense of harmony, a reminder that nature has the power to surprise, inspire, and soothe all at once. The cliffs of Big Sur are home to dramatic vistas that seem suspended between land and sky. As you hike along trails like Ewaldson Trail, dense forests of redwoods and pines give way to open ridges where the Pacific stretches endlessly before you. Every turn is cinematic. The interplay of shadows, the vibrant green of the forest, the deep blues of the ocean, and the occasional sighting of dolphins or sea otters creates scenes that feel almost unreal. The experience is immersive. You do not simply observe Big Sur, you become part of it, every step connecting you to the rhythms of the land and sea. Big Sur is also a haven for those seeking solitude and reflection. Far from the bustling cities, the coastline invites travelers to slow down, to listen to the wind and the waves, and to marvel at the simplicity of nature's perfection. Meditation, journaling, or simply sitting on a cliff's edge watching the waves crash below can be transformative. Here, in this intersection of earth, sky, and ocean, time seems to stretch, allowing you to experience the enormity and serenity of the natural world in a deeply personal way. The region's wildlife adds another layer of magic. Seabirds glide gracefully along the cliffs, their wings catching the ocean breeze, while whales migrate along the coastline at certain times of year, creating moments of awe that feel almost sacred. Along the forested trails, black-tailed deer and elusive bobcats remind you that the wilderness is alive, vibrant, and teeming with unseen life. Every encounter, every sound, every movement reinforces the connection between humans and the environment, highlighting Big Sur's role as a sanctuary for both nature and the soul. Big Sur is also steeped in history and culture. Indigenous peoples once inhabited these lands, leaving behind traces of their lives and reverence for the natural world. Later, artists, writers, and thinkers were drawn to this rugged coastline, inspired by its beauty and solitude. Legendary figures like Henry Miller and Jack Kerouac found inspiration here, their works reflecting the profound influence of this wild, untamed landscape. Visiting Big Sur is, in a sense, walking in the footsteps of visionaries who felt compelled to explore, create, and celebrate the majesty of this extraordinary place. The sunsets along Big Sur's coast are nothing short of cinematic. The sun dips behind jagged cliffs, painting the sky in fiery reds, oranges, and purples. Reflections shimmer on the water, while the waves can quiet reverence. Understanding that these moments are fleeting, yet eternal in memory. Exploring Big Sur is a lesson in perspective. Here, the cliffs remind you of human vulnerability in the face of nature's grandeur, while the vast ocean evokes limitless possibility. Every vista encourages reflection. Every trail invites adventure, and every sound, the crash of waves, The rustle of trees, the cry of seabirds grounds you in the present moment. Big Sur is a celebration of life, both wild and serene, offering experiences that rejuvenate the mind, body, and spirit. As the journey along the Pacific coast winds down, Big Sur remains etched in memory. It is a place of contrasts, powerful cliffs and delicate beaches, dense forests and open skies, solitude and inspiration. It captures the imagination, stirs the soul, and leaves every visitor transformed. Standing at the edge of a cliff, looking out over endless blue waters, you realize that Big Sur embodies the spirit of exploration, wonder, and connection that defines the very best of the United States. Beyond the cliffs and beaches, Big Sur reveals its most intimate wonders to those willing to explore its hidden corners. One such treasure is Limekiln State Park, where moss-draped redwoods rise like ancient guardians and trails wind through serene forests that feel untouched by time. Here, waterfalls trickle softly into quiet pools, and the air carries the rich scent of damp earth and pine. Walking these trails, you feel a connection to the cycles of life and nature that is both grounding and humbling, a stark contrast to the vast openness of the coastline. The coastal cliffs themselves are masterpieces of geological art. Waves have carved natural arches and coves over millennia, creating dramatic formations that are perfect for quiet contemplation or photography. From Point Sur Lighthouse, perched on a volcanic rock high above the sea, the panoramic views reveal the endless dance between land and water, where the power of nature is undeniable. Visitors often pause here, mesmerized by the deep blues of the ocean, the frothy white waves below, and the infinite horizon where sky and sea meet. Every glance, every breath, reinforces the grandeur of this untouched coastline. Big Sur is a sanctuary for wildlife as well. Sea otters float gracefully in the surf, seals bask lazily on rocky outcrops, and whales occasionally breach in the distance, creating awe-inspiring moments of natural spectacle. Inland, the redwood forests shelter black-tailed deer, bobcats, and countless bird species, all thriving in a delicate ecosystem that has endured centuries. The harmony of life here, from ocean to forest, reminds us that every element is interconnected and that protecting these wonders is as important as experiencing them. The magic of Big Sur is amplified by its changing moods. In the early morning, fog drifts through the canyons, softening the landscape into a dreamlike haze. As the day progresses, sunlight transformation creates an experience that is never the same twice, inviting repeat exploration and deepening appreciation for the landscape's dynamic beauty. Cultural history is also woven into the land. Indigenous peoples, including the Esselen and Ohlone tribes, once traversed these forests and coasts, leaving behind evidence of their lives and a deep spiritual connection to the land. Later, artists, writers, and adventurers were drawn here, inspired by Big Sur's solitude, drama, and beauty. Their works capture the essence of this place, its wildness, its tranquility, and the profound sense of inspiration it evokes. Visiting Big Sur is, in a sense, walking through the creative legacy of those who have been moved by its extraordinary landscapes. Adventure in Big Sur is limitless. Hikers can explore cliffside trails with breathtaking ocean views, while kayakers navigate the quiet coves, witnessing sea life in its natural habitat. Photographers chase the perfect light across beaches and forests, and travelers simply pause to absorb the serenity, the power, and the beauty of this coastal wonder. Every moment spent in Big Sur is an opportunity to connect with nature on a deeper level, to feel small in the face of grandeur, and to experience awe in its purest form. Perhaps the most profound lesson Big Sur imparts is one of perspective. Standing on a cliff, looking out over endless ocean, or sitting beneath the towering redwoods, you realize how vast the world is, how fleeting human concerns can feel, and how timeless and enduring nature truly is. The cliffs, forests, beaches, and wildlife all tell a story of resilience, adaptation, and beauty, an ongoing testament to the power of the natural world and its ability to inspire wonder. As the sun dips below the horizon and the first stars appear in the sky, Big Sur transforms once again into a quiet, almost mystical landscape. The sound of waves continues in a steady rhythm. The wind whispers through the cliffs and trees, and the ocean reflects the fading colors of sunset. In these moments, you understand that Big Sur is more than a destination. It is a state of mind, an experience that stays with you long after you leave, a reminder of the extraordinary beauty that exists in the world and the endless adventures that await those willing to explore it. As night falls over Big Sur, the coastline transforms into a realm of quiet mystery. The cliffs, which stood boldly against the sunlit ocean, now merge with the shadows, creating silhouettes that evoke both power and serenity. The sound of waves crashing against the rocks below becomes a meditative rhythm, and the wind carries the scent of salt and pine, grounding every traveler in the moment. Here, in the stillness of night, Big Sur's beauty is amplified, inviting reflection on the journey you've undertaken along the wonders of the United States. Big Sur is a place where solitude and adventure coexist. Early morning hikes reveal mist-covered forests, where the sunlight filters through towering redwoods like streams of liquid gold. The fog softens the landscape, giving it an ethereal quality that feels almost otherworldly. As you hike through these ancient forests, you hear only the rustle of leaves, the distant call of birds, and the occasional trickle of a hidden waterfall. It is a reminder that nature thrives in its own rhythm, independent of human presence, yet open to those who approach with respect and curiosity. The coastline, ever dramatic, continues to offer breathtaking vistas at every turn. From Garapata State Park to Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park, each viewpoint reveals a new layer of Big Sur's majesty. Jagged cliffs plunging into turquoise waters, secluded beaches waiting to be explored, and arches and coves sculpted by centuries of relentless waves. Photographers and travelers alike are drawn to these views, not merely to capture an image, but to experience the emotions they evoke: the awe, the humility, and the exhilaration of standing at the edge of such vast, untamed beauty. Big Sur also teaches patience and mindfulness. Its landscapes do not reveal their full splendor all at once. You may arrive at a fog-covered beach, only to witness the sun break through in a sudden, dazzling burst of light, or hike a hidden trail through the redwoods, only to stumble upon a waterfall or a quiet creek, reflecting the forest canopy above. Each discovery feels earned, creating a profound sense of connection with the land. Here, every step, every pause, and every glance becomes part of the journey, reminding visitors that exploration is as much about perception as it is about distance traveled. The wildlife of Big Sur adds life and vibrancy to this already extraordinary landscape. Sea lions lounge on rocky shores, their playful antics bringing smiles to visitors. Dolphins leap gracefully in the surf, while whales glide silently offshore, creating moments of wonder and awe. In the forests, black-tailed deer move quietly among the underbrush, and countless bird species soar above, their calls echoing through the valleys. Observing this diversity of life fosters a deeper appreciation for the ecosystems that thrive here and the delicate balance that sustains them. Big Sur is more than a collection of cliffs, beaches, and forests. It is an experience that engages every sense. The sight of sunlit waves, the sound of crashing surf, the scent of salt and redwoods, the feel of a cool breeze on your skin, and even the taste of the crisp ocean air combine to create a sensory immersion that is both exhilarating and calming. It is a place that awakens the mind and soothes the soul, reminding us of the simple yet profound joys of nature. As your journey through Big Sur draws to a close, the region leaves an indelible impression. It embodies the essence of the American wilderness, untamed, majestic, and endlessly inspiring. Every cliff, every forest, every hidden cove, and every wave crashing on the shore tells a story of the Earth's beauty, resilience, and power. Standing at the edge of a cliff at sunset, you realize that Big Sur is more than a destination. It is a state of wonder, a reminder of the extraordinary landscapes that exist in the world, and a fitting finale to the journey across the wonders of the United States. In Big Sur, the extraordinary becomes tangible, and the world feels alive in ways that are both humbling and exhilarating. It leaves visitors with a lasting sense of awe, a deeper connection to nature, and memories that endure long after the cliffs and oceans fade from view. As you look back one last time over this dramatic coastline, you understand that Big Sur and the United States itself is a land of endless discovery, wonder, and beauty, waiting to be explored by those willing to venture into its breathtaking landscapes. As dawn breaks over Big Sur, the coastline is bathed in soft golden light, revealing every curve, cliff, and wave in exquisite detail. The Pacific shimmers like liquid glass, reflecting the first rays of the sun, while mist rises from the forests, creating an ethereal veil over the landscape. This is a moment that captures the essence of Big Sur. Raw, untouched, and breathtakingly beautiful. It is here, in this quiet majesty, that the journey through the wonders of the United States reaches its culmination, a reminder that the country's true treasures are not just in its monuments or cities, but in the extraordinary natural landscapes that inspire awe and wonder. Big Sur is the perfect finale, because it embodies contrast and harmony simultaneously. The rugged cliffs and wild ocean showcase nature's power, while the serene beaches, waterfalls, and forests highlight its delicate beauty. Standing at the edge of a cliff, gazing at the endless horizon, you realize how small and fleeting human life feels against the timeless grandeur of nature. Yeah, this realization is not daunting, it is exhilarating. It is a call to explore, to appreciate, and to protect the wonders that have shaped the land for millennia. Throughout Big Sur, every trail, every hidden cove, and every forested canyon offers an invitation to discover the unknown. You might wander through a quiet grove of towering redwoods, their trunks rising hundreds of feet above, sunlight dancing through the branches, creating patterns that shift with every passing minute. Or you might stand at a cliffside viewpoint, watching waves crash dramatically against the rocks below, feeling the sheer energy of the ocean resonate in your chest. Each experience is profound, a reminder that the world is alive, dynamic, and full of beauty waiting to be discovered. The magic of Big Sur is amplified by its solitude. Unlike crowded tourist destinations, this coastline offers space to breathe, reflect, and connect deeply with the natural world. Walking along a quiet beach or sitting beside a trickling stream, you feel the pulse of the earth beneath your feet, the rhythm of the waves, and the whisper of the wind through the trees. In these moments, Big Sur becomes more than a place. It becomes an experience, a state of being where time slows and the soul awakens. Wildlife adds a living, breathing element to the scenery. Sea otters and seals play in the surf. Whales glide through the distant waters, and seabirds wheel gracefully above the cliffs. In the forests, deer, foxes, and countless bird species inhabit the quiet glades, reminding visitors that Big Sur is not merely a scenic wonder, it is a thriving ecosystem, a delicate balance of life that has persisted for centuries. Observing this harmony reinforces a sense of connection to the natural world and underscores the importance of preserving such extraordinary places for generations to come. Big Sur also carries an air of inspiration. Artists, writers, and thinkers have long been drawn to this coastline, finding creativity and solace among its cliffs and forests. The likes of Henry Miller and Robinson Jeffers captured the spirit of Big Sur in their works, expressing the transformative power of the landscape on the human mind and soul. Visiting today, You can feel echoes of their inspiration in the wind, the waves, and the sunlight illuminating the redwoods and cliffs. It is a reminder that nature not only shapes the land, but also the hearts and minds of those who experience it. As your journey comes to a close, Big Sur leaves a lasting impression, a profound sense of wonder, connection, and possibility. It embodies the spirit of exploration, the beauty of the natural world, and the enduring power of landscapes that are both dramatic and serene. Every cliff, forest, beach, and waterfall tells a story of time, resilience, and artistry that cannot be replicated. It is a place where memories are forged, dreams are inspired, and the soul is rejuvenated. In this final chapter of your journey through the wonders of the United States, Big Sur stands as a testament to the extraordinary beauty and diversity of the country. From the deserts of Monument Valley to the volcanic landscapes of Hawaii, from the bustling streets of New York to the serene forests and cliffs of California, each destination has left its mark, creating a mosaic of experiences that celebrate the natural and cultural richness of America. Big Sur is more than a destination. It is the perfect ending, a place where nature's grandeur, tranquility, and inspiration converge. Standing here, watching the sun rise over the ocean, you understand that the true wonder of the United States lies not only in its landmarks or cities, but in the awe-inspiring landscapes that stir the soul, challenge the senses, and remind us that the world is full of beauty, waiting to be discovered. And in this moment, as waves crash below and sunlight dances across the cliffs, you realize that the journey was never just about reaching a place. It was about experiencing wonder itself. And there you have it, the wonders of the United States, a country filled with breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and endless adventure. From the icy peaks of Alaska to the golden shores of California, from the bustling streets of Washington, D.C., to the serene forests and deserts that define this vast land, every destination leaves a mark on your soul. If this journey inspired your sense of adventure, imagination, and wonder, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more breathtaking travel documentaries. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure, because the world is full of places waiting to be explored, and this is just the beginning. The United States is a land of wonders, and your next adventure is closer than you think, so keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep experiencing the extraordinary. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed exploring Prague as much as I enjoyed guiding you through it. If you found this travel guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more beautiful destinations from around the world. Got a favorite spot in Prague? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, safe travels, and see you in the next video.